Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a little golf course update here. A lot has gone on since my previous golf course update. I have fertilized, I have mowed a ton, I have sprayed, I have basically done everything humanly possible to get this course ready for a big 72-person outing tomorrow here in the morning at 9 a.m. So, we are going to mow greens today. We are going to roll them in preparation for tomorrow. We are going to just do all the basic stuff. I still have yet to mow the roughs, get some of this longer grass here, mow around tees and fringes, mow tees and fringes. And that's on the agenda today. All in a day's work that have to be done because our golf team is going to state. So we need to run the halls today, so I'm going to be interrupted. So I need to find time, I guess, to do all of this stuff in a day's work. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But first things first, I sprayed greens a couple days ago. Well, actually, it was a while ago now. It was last Friday. And I got everything mowed, or I should say everything sprayed. And it was really good. I sprayed some chlorothalonil with some tebuconazole here, liquid fertilizer, which is much needed, and some humic, which is basically iron. I got all that done. And when I got done spraying, I realized that I had one jug of wetting agent left over because my supplier was late to getting me my product that I needed. So I didn't have any wetting agent, which I really needed that. But come to find out, I did have wetting agent. So I used what was remaining of the wetting agent on tee boxes here. But I did not use them on the greens except for this little spot right here. I think I did 2 sprays on this side of the green with it. Other than that, everything is really good here. I'm very happy with the results. I did put some T-Nex and pack on as well, which is growth regulator. And that was needed. I would say we're getting into the heavy growing season right now, and I don't want any of the Poa annua that I may have on greens to become disruptive to the smooth rolling surface on my greens. So after that, came Monday, and I finally got my 2 pallets in of fertilizer, which was about $3 grand worth. Absolutely crazy. So I did get that in. I fertilized the whole golf course, and yes, it did have merit in it because I've got such bad grub problems. So my thoughts are is that I'm going to have to fertilize with merit here pretty much every time I fertilize now, which is going to be, depending on the cost, probably once a year because it's just so expensive. Unless next time around I just do regular fertilizer and I just fertilize fairways and the edges of the roughs. But I'm not totally sure yet. I'm going to be curious to see if it works. My root structure is just awful. It truly is. And when I have to dig up irrigation lines that are in the rough, there are so many grubs. So many grubs. It is just awful. So I guess I'm hoping that this works because I spent so much money on it that it was necessary to do. The only problem about fertilizing the whole golf course is that I get overspray on greens. And this year I lucked out because when I was laying down the fertilizer till 10:30 at night after men's league got over with, it started to rain on me pretty heavily too, but I still got the fertilizer out, which was great. And then the whole next day we had basically a all-day soaker, which we haven't had now in years here. So that was much needed. I did over fertilize though on some of the greens and stuff, but there's no burning marks. No burning marks on fringes either. I know sometimes if we don't get rain, the burning marks can occur, but it really worked well. It really worked well. I believe I used an 1806 variety. I will check on that just to make sure that it was 1806, but I believe that's what it was, with 0.2% merit in it, and honestly, guys, it works really well. In my fairways, I did it last year, and it really worked well. It pretty much caused all of the grubs to go away, or at least minimalize them. So I'm hoping that this application this year, at least in fairways, will get it down to a respectable level for grubs. So I don't have pros digging up turf. I mean, there was a point a couple of years ago where I had such poor root structure, I could take my fingers and pull up the whole chunks of grass. It was nuts. But right now, these greens are mowing well. I'm a little disappointed on areas where I extended out greens. They're just not growing back to the rate that I thought they would here. As you can see, this rough is just astronomically long, but they're not growing back at the rate that I thought they were going to. Now, that may change here with this fertilization and the weather. We're finally getting some really nice growing degree weather. I'm very happy about that, so they might come back, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm still waiting on my flags too. It's been months and months and months. This is just ridiculous. So I'm actually going to check today to see if I can get some clarity on where my flags are at. I mean, this is embarrassing. We have a 72-person tournament tomorrow. I'm not overly happy about it, that's for sure. Other than that, though, everything is going well so far. Tees and fringes are growing exceptionally well, I would say. How everything is coming along. I did not irrigate last night. I didn't feel the need to irrigate with so much rain the day before. I may irrigate the greens tonight, just to keep them moist and responsive for tomorrow. It appears as if I'm going to play, and I really like these responsive greens. So, yeah, we're going to continue to mow greens here. And we're going to hop on the roller to get these babies even rolling faster. And then we're going to hop on the tee and fridge. I need to wash a vehicle today. And then we can go forward with our day. Here are some examples where I tried to extend the green out earlier this season, and while most of it is coming back, some of the areas I did scalp, and you can see there just how well it actually is coming back. But then there are some areas where it's not coming back very well, and I'm just not too happy with that. My greens do look really good, though. I'm excited to get the roller on them today, but you can see right there all the way up to there, they just aren't growing in that well, and I'm hoping that with the fertilization, you can see there is some, which is really hard to tell. Yeah, it's impossible, but there are some spots where tissue is growing through, but it's just going to be really tough for that to grow, and I don't want disease to come in, and I guess it's more or less my fault for allowing that to happen, but I really hope disease doesn't make its way in. That would suck. I guess I should have just left the greens the size that they were instead of trying to add on another 20 to 22, another 2 to 4 feet, I guess. I don't know if that was worth it or not, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens the next month or two. If they continue to grow in, which I'm hoping that they will. I've really been trying to not do a cleanup round, maybe one in every 3 days, and then I'll just roll to get that grass kind of growing a little bit better, promoting it to grow without being scalped down to 1/30th of an inch. So we'll see what happens. Not overly happy. This is one of the worst greens on the golf course where it looks like this. It is getting better. At least there's some color now to the areas, but I'm worried that some of those areas just won't grow in. So time will tell. Time will tell. As we end this little golf course update here, we have our beautiful chickens all enjoying life. We're getting ready for a big 72-person tournament tomorrow, so We've been putting in the hours, haven't we, little turklet? Whoop, are you gonna, oop, I almost fell over. We've been putting in the hours, haven't we? Oh, you are gorgeous, aren't you? Yeah, we have been putting in quite the many hours. And that's okay, but tomorrow, 72-person tournament. Very, very excited to get that done. Actually, Dad is coming back. We're putting down new cart path material today as well. There's these 4 birds, and I got everything mowed. I got the fairways mowed, tees and fringes mowed today. I did mow around. I'm waiting for some cars to leave, but I did mow around tees and greens as well. So we got a whole crap ton of stuff done today, just in the amount of time that I was here. And now Dad is getting some recycled blacktop that I got from a local distributor here. It's super expensive, but it really looks nice on the cart path. So when I go around, I'll just take a quick video of that. But so far so good. The fertilizer I put down, everything is growing exponentially right now. It is freaking crazy. I've never seen grass take off as fast as it has. So yeah, with that being said, guys, let's take a look at that cart path and then leave it there. Here's a little bit of the cart path that we're working on. As you can see, this is really bumpy, but up here, this recycled blacktop almost looks like, well, it is. It's like concrete or blacktop. It's really packed in quite nice. I think that Dad is done packing it in, but it's actually, I mean, it's gonna hold up pretty well. I'm pretty impressed with it so far. You know, I'm driving my cart on it. It'll need a little bit more, but you can see here just, you know, once it gets a little warmer, it'll get a little bit more packy. But it is nice now that we have a nice smooth cart path to go down, or at least the starts of one. And I took some fencing out there. The greens look really nice here. Pretty happy with the results. So, all right, guys. If you like this content, like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next episode. Thank you.